political commentator Emma Webb joins me now. Thank you very much, Emma. Great to have you on the show. From one formidable woman to another. Do you think Liz Truss has got it to succeed on the world stage?
Look, I think there's no doubt that Boris Johnson is a more charismatic individual, that's for sure. But actually, if we look at Boris Johnson's time as Prime Minister, he didn't have much of an opportunity to show his mettle internationally because he was so focused on the domestic issues of the pandemic. And that is going to be something that Liz Truss is going to have to contend with, because she's obviously much more hawkish than Boris Johnson. When she was Foreign Secretary and also when she was Trade Secretary, allegedly she was actually held back by Number 10 wanting to be more hawkish on China than they would allow. So I think she's going to be a lot more gung-ho. She understands that, particularly with the European Union, with leaders like President Macron, the language that they understand is the language of strength. And I think she's far more willing than any other potential leader has been, or previous leader has been, to actually be very straightforward and gung-ho. I think the fact as well that she's willing to straightforwardly communicate with the British public in saying that it's very unlikely that we will get this trade deal with the US. I actually think that it's a good thing that she's willing to be that straightforward. And actually, the fact that she isn't willing to make compromises with the unreasonable demands of the US President Biden to make changes over her policy towards the Northern Ireland Protocol, when actually to do so would endanger the security and the integrity of the entire country. I think she's absolutely right to do that. And I think that actually, obviously, the proof of the pudding will be in the eating, but at least in terms of the things that she has said so far, and her record in previous roles suggests that she is going to be much more hawkish and strong-armed than Boris Johnson would have been if he had the opportunity to do so.